Executive order. What on earth is an executive order? You might have seen that President Trump has been issuing executive orders left, right, and center. He has so far signed 38 of them by the ninth day of his presidency. That's even higher than any of the last three presidencies combined into the ninth day. Seems like he came prepared. Now, I'm not arguing Trump signing executive orders, as many as they might be, is wrong or unconstitutional. Far from it. I may not agree with his policies, but I will be the first one to concede that he is a constitutionally elected president and it is his right to wield his constitutional power the way he sees fit. Today, we're only looking at what executive orders are and what they are not. In US system of government, only the legislative branch, also known as the Congress, can make the laws, not the executive body, not the president. But the laws made by Congress have always been full of gaps and ambiguities. This very ambiguity of law, coupled with the Article 2 of the Constitution that says, shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed, gives the president, the executive branch, major discretion on how to interpret laws and implement it. An executive order is just that. It is direction to the federal executive bodies across the US on how exactly to implement the law prescribed by Congress, but through the lens of the president as he sees it. If any executive order conflicts into policymaking or violates the existing US laws or the Constitution itself, you best believe that they are met with lawsuits and stricken down by the federal courts or even Supreme Court itself. A recent example of this is Washington versus Trump, a multi-state lawsuit led by the Washington state to stop the executive order ending the birthright citizenship for certain individuals. Judge Kuhnauer, a federal judge appointed by Ronald Reagan of all people, put a temporary block to the order, calling it blatantly unconstitutional. Representatives of the people, such as congressperson or senator, can and have raised in opposition to an executive order. It may seem like Trump is the only one using executive order to advance its agenda, but that's far from the truth. Every president, but for one William Harrison, have used at least one executive order while in power, and 4 of them have the number in thousands. The point is, executive orders are powerful and yet they are also very fragile, for they still have to be within the bounds of the law. And that exactly is the beauty of checks and balances placed in the system. Speaking of checks and balances, Supreme Court judges, federal judges, and the head of the Justice Department, which are meant to be the check against an overreaching executive branch, being nominated by the same exact executive branch, has its own qualms, but that's not something we're getting into today. Facts and opinions.